Yo, what's up? Hold on. Man, it's been a week, so I gotta get used to some shit. Hope I'm coming through good. Yo, we back. First HTM Live since Mardi Gras. I'm still kind of recovering, but I feel like 90% back. So just happy to be here. Happy to open up the lines. If you forgot, 504-265-0025. First HTM Live since RB and All Day retired. It's also the first HTM Live since United States of America. Hockey. I said it, motherfucker. Hockey. Won their first gold medal in 46 years. Just one of the most electric things you can watch that early in the morning. Anyway, we're going to talk about it all. Tell me how your Mardi Gras was. Tell me how everything was. I'm on Instagram. Hold the Mayo on Instagram. I'm on X, YouTube right here, HTM Live every Sunday on YouTube, Facebook with the Boomers, Hold the Mayo. And I'm on Twitch. I'm on Twitch as well. Hold the Mayo on Twitch. We fucking around playing a lot of video games on Twitch, bro. Period. And we all just getting ready for that GTA. It's going to be a monumental opportunity. I'm telling you, bro. Don't forget that I said it, bro. HTM come GTA. It's going to be iconic, bro. This show, HTM Live, presented by the Comp Man. If you get hurt on the job, give him a call, 504-838-8883. Or if you don't like talking on the phone, go to www.compman.com. Look, it's a tricky system. You know, it's bad enough you're already injured, you're out of work. I mean, the Comp Man can navigate you through the system after that. You already did the hard part, you fell on your ass. And you got hurt. The Comp Man, he can take care of everything else after that. Give him a call, 504-838-8883. Shout out to the Comp Man. I know he was riding in Toth. Talk about electric parade. Also presented by Blue Plate Mayo, who's been here for you since 1927. A true friend. Just remember him. Just got to keep him in mind because they've been here for you since 1927. True friend of Louisiana as well. Shout out to Blue Plate. The last of the RB and All Day merch that could potentially be like the last RB. I don't fucking know. But it's that whatever I got in stock, it's there. HTMsports.com/shop. If you want to be a part of the history, that's it's the last history I have left for you. Let's go, baby. We back. HTM Live. Yo, shout out to the chat, bro. Shout out to the chat. Sorry to the call I just missed, dude. I got to do the intro. Yo, shout out to Koozie. I know he's a big hockey fan. USA Hockey on top, men and women. You're right. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't watch any Olympics, really, other than the USA men's hockey. And occasionally when I was high and shit, I'd watch, like, the bobsled. Watch four grown motherfuckers get into one bobsled. That shit's crazy, bro. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin.
Yeah.
USA. 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 That shit was fucking electric. And I don't even watch hockey. That shit was electric. I got up early, went out to watch that shit. Oh my God.
Just the true.
That was the most.
It's the true it's the true American tale of the underdog. You know, I know they were underdog. I took them plus 100 on them. So underdog, it's Canada's. That's their shit, bro. Like that is their shit, bro. I almost feel bad for Canada in a way. It's like, dude, gotta be devastated.
I don't feel bad. They can take that maple leaf syrup and stick it up their fucking ass. Fuck them, men and women. 2-1 in overtime, both of them.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for the dub, dude. I really was, man. And I'm kind of like you. I mean, I watch hockey here and there. I don't watch a lot of hockey, but, you know, I was locked in. Like, I've been watching hockey for the last 33 years this morning. I mean, dude, I felt like bro, it was just me in my house. It was crazy. Man. Yeah, it was crazy.
Dude, I had some dudes that were like hockey fans telling me, and they were like, Canada definitely has the edge as far as skill when you went to overtime because they go down to 3. Like they don't do that in NHL. Like when it gets to overtime, it's like 3-on-3. Well, like Canada has the edge for sure.
I'm gonna tell you the goalie, USA's goalie.
Oh my God, he could have saved the Twin Towers, Devin.
Son, no, he could have saved a hook on Chef Mentor. I tell you that right now, bro. It's all he does is save. He like a coupon. That's all he does is save. He saved 1,000 shots.
That they had the one where it was like going in and he hit it with his stick twice and knocked it out. I was like, holy shit. Might make me want to be a little bit of a hockey fan now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I think America loved hockey today for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean for sure. I mean that's like I feel like that's the pinnacle event of the Winter Olympics too. The hockey. That's like I feel like I don't know whatever you want like soccer for summer or whatever like for the world. But yeah, man, that was nice to see. I'm gonna get it out because I'm gonna get out of here because I'm the first caller. But I just want to say shout out to LSU, man. Baseball starting 8-0. Jay Johnson's about to send us back. I mean, dudes look good. I don't know if you watched any of it. I know you be watching a lot of shit, but yeah.
I was just going through Mardi Gras, but I've been keeping up with LSU baseball, and I'm not surprised. I mean, LSU's going to win another national championship this year. Period.
It's a fucking factory out there. But yeah, I'm gonna clear it up so we can get other people in there. Who dat? Go Pels, flock up, go Tigers, all that shit. Let's go, baby.
All right. What about Strickland in the chat? Tigers? I mean, dude, I'm not surprised on that either. UFC Houston last night. I was not surprised that Strickland won that fight because here's the deal. He's not easy to get taken down in the first place. I've never seen Strickland get submitted or anything like that. So I just wasn't buying into that whole idea. And he did exactly what I thought he would do, bro. He fought behind that jab. That jab got ugly for Fluffy quick. And people say what they want about Sean Strickland, bro. His technique is very. I'm talking about the knockdown. His technique is very straight up, but not a lot of motherfuckers can stop it. Now I'm interested because Brendan Allen. I'm interested because of Brendan Allen, and Brendan Allen's lost to Fluffy. Brendan Allen's lost to Sean Strickland. I get it, Imavov, but Brendan Allen's got the momentum right now. He made RDR look like a bitch, and he made him quit on his stool. You don't see that, so. I like the momentum he has. I like where he's at in the rankings, and I think the kid from Louisiana is about to make a serious impact, bro. And then next year something big's gonna happen. That's the first thing I thought when I saw Strickland, because it's like so many uncertainties about some of them guys in that top 5. What Streak is doing? I mean, he got beat up big time. You know, what's Imavov doing? We don't know. Spread quarters.
Yo, Devin, man, I love the show, man. I ain't ever get through, but I just want to tell you I love the show.
Thank you, brother.
And I'm going to be calling every week because one thing that USA goalie can't save is the Saints, and they're going to get the ass rolled by the Bengals next year. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, they're going to get the ass rolled. I'm going to call every week and remind you of that. Every week.
Who the Bengals paying you $10 a call for this? What's going on right now?
$9.99 every week.
I mean, you come at me with any team. You coming at me with the Bengals?
Who they, baby? Who they before who that?
Who they, huh? All right, brother. Well, look, call me. I mean, I'd love to hear from you every week. I mean, this is obnoxious. This early. You better get out of here. You knew. Ain't no fucking way. Not these Saints. You must be talking about the old Saints, not the new ones. Come on, bro. Sprite quarters.
What up, Mayo?
Yo, what's happening?
What we chit-chatting about tonight, huh?
Hey, man, whatever's on your mind. I was off a week, so, I mean, obviously the Olympics, the Winter Olympics. You watch any Winter Olympic sports? Did you watch the hockey?
Yeah, it started at was it fucking 8:10 for me over here in Michigan, so I was at the bar by 7:30.
Do a lot of people? I assume a lot of people up there watch hockey, right?
Yeah, it's not as niche up here.
Okay, yeah. So because like we barely even get commercials, nothing about we don't get no hockey marketing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why if we ever do get a team, bro, we'd love it, bro, because that's like some blue collar shit right there, bro. It's just pretty electric.
Oh, for sure. And anyone can get behind it. It's fast-paced. There's not many rules. It's easy to watch.
Any other sports you watching in the Winter Olympics other than hockey?
Curling, bro. Curling's lit as fuck.
No shit, huh? In the Winter Olympics?
Yeah, dude. You didn't get behind any curling?
No. So what they doing? They out in the cold curling?
No, it's all like indoor, like in an ice rink type thing. But man, is it electric! When it comes down to that final one, they got knocked 2 out the way, get the closest. It's the same thing. It's simple rules, so it's easy to follow and get behind.
So it's just keep curling until your arms go dead?
No, there's like a circle. You got to get as close as you can to the middle, but like you got to it's not like a point system to like how many you get in. It's just closest to. So it kind of comes down to like strategy. You get the last shot, knock them out the way, and give yourself something nice.
We thinking of two different things because I'm thinking of like fucking Rocky Balboa in the snow on Rocky 4.
No,
Curling.
this is when they got the fucking brooms out front.
Man, why does this not? I'm looking right now. Oh, they got this shit in bars. They got this shit in bars. Yeah, this is shuffleboard.
It's like big ass shuffleboard.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. All right. Okay.
No, that shit was lit, but yeah.
Yeah. All right.
What was the best thing you? What was the best day at Mardi Gras? You only went to.
Gotta be Saturday, dude. Saturday for Endymion, bro, and especially this year. You know, I went and got a spot. Like, you know, I think Friday night we just went and sat out there, just in a couple chairs, just in regular chairs, sat out there until the morning. And
hell yeah, dude.
Got a fire ass spot on Orleans. You know, I was drunk as Nicolas Cage all Saturday,
as
dude.
You should be.
Yeah,
it's just smoke.
It was
You see Sean Payton was out there?
Yeah, I don't know where he was though. What street was he on?
I have no idea, but I just think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
man.
that is fire.
You can't take New Orleans out the guy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And then of course you had Lane Kiffin, Rodden Endymion, and you had Drew Brees, and fucking Bacchus. So Toth is my other favorite parade. I love Toth and I love Zulu. So that's like the three. And then I caught 2 shoes at Musis. So shout out to the ladies, bro. Really took care of me on the shoes.
Fuck yeah, dude. And you were ripping beer bongs on the parade float. I saw that shit.
That's a Toth tradition, is what that is. Shout out to my boy that does the beer funnel for the Toth. All he does is you'll see him every year. He just puts it out. And then I just walk up to it and I do the funnel.
Unloading beers. I love that shit.
Yeah. That's probably what got me sick for 5 days. But you know what, bro? Guess what? I'm sick like after every Mardi Gras. It's been like that forever.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Sleep when you're dead. All right, man. Well, I'm going to get out of here for the Lions. Fuck Kirk Cousins and fuck the Falcons.
Fuck them. All right, brother.
Fuck them. I fucking hate Kirk Cousins.
I don't even think he's going to be playing that next year. I think he's getting out. So I feel like he's a pretty easy guy to root for if he's not playing for the Falcons. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo, it's Crew on Cam, dude.
What's up, brother?
Look, you want to talk about a fucking game today? That was a blessing to watch this morning. Bro, first of all, fuck Canada. Justin Bieber sucks. Canadian bacon, I hate it, bro. Their sports teams suck. I don't even know what the fuck a kilometer is, man. Katy Perry's fucking the president. They got too much shit going on up there, bro. We beat them at their own sport. It was talk about a hell of a fucking game, man. We need a fucking team in New Orleans. I don't want to hear people talking about how all we care about is football. You put a hockey team down here, motherfuckers are going to show up in New Orleans.
Till they start losing.
Well, I mean, look, I think if you let me know what you think about this, dude. What if you brought like the Voodoo name back or brought the Jazz back? Dude, we need to bring the Jazz name back to New Orleans. I'm tired of Utah having it. They don't even allow Jazz out there. You can name them the New Orleans Big Dicks. If they start losing, guess what, bro? Nobody's going to show up because it's not, you see what I'm saying? The thing about it's crazy, and I want hockey too. You know, I want as much sports in this city as we can get. You know, we need as many, because what does sports bring? Brings people together. You know, look at today, bro. Oh my God, dude. Fucking Mike Tirico. This guy, Mike Tirico, bro. We are witnessing a legend at work, bro. And it's almost like so effortlessly. But like he was talking about it, how, you know, sports bring people together. But, you know, it's kind of that same generic spiel. But the way he lays it out, the way that he covers a fucking hockey game. Mike Tirico, I could watch him commentate 100 snails doing the 100-yard dash, and he'd make that shit sound iconic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, what I'm saying is
I'd love all these teams to be here. I'd love the unity of sports to be in the city. But the problem is when they don't start winning, they not the Saints. Look at what's happening. Look at the arena.
Yeah, it's sad, man.
But people are fed up with the Pelicans, so it would be a little different. They'd get the initial spark. They'd have to sell tickets cheap to start, and they'd have to win quick. That's the only way that I think that would work.
But dude, it can happen. Like with hockey, I mean, it can happen with any sport, man. I'm not even gonna sit here and.
Well, I mean, that's the sports.
Like,
that's the. I mean, yeah. Think about it. I mean, baseball would be another good one. I think, just because of the pipeline of how good baseball is.
Dude, baseball would be awesome.
But
baseball would be awesome.
You know, these motherfuckers owe people money from years ago down here. That's politics. You know what the saddest part about all this shit is? Is that in order to do shit like this, you have to go through the politics department and stuff and how they've been spending money and all this other shit. So I just don't see it happen. I know we were one of the 3 cities that were named with the hockey. I'm on the side of I just don't even think there's a chance. I don't.
Yeah, it's probably going to go to Houston or Atlanta, but it would be cool. It would be pretty fucking cool, man. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and free up the line and let you go, brother.
All right, brother. Do that, man. And I'm not, I feel like I kind of sounded like a little down at that, but, you know, if there's one thing I'm going to be realistic on, it's got to be we ain't getting no other team. No way. How? Somebody would have to love New Orleans like Shia LaBeouf loves New Orleans. And they'd have to have like 150 times the money that Shia LaBeouf has. And I don't even know if that's a lot. I don't know. Shout out to Shia LaBeouf. My boy had a great time in New Orleans. I think he's still down here. I'm on the side of live your fucking life. Live your life. Some people, just like I did for a week, they just like to get away from everything for a week and just go party, go celebrate. You know, one life, dude. It's not. So, whatever. If we talking about Shia LaBeouf in New Orleans, hey, man, live your fucking life, bro. That's what I thought. I was like, damn, it's pretty tight that this is way. If there ever a place to come say, hey, you know what, fuck it. New Orleans, spread quarters.
Yo.
Yo.
It's Zin Man, brother. What's going on?
What's up, Zin Man?
Not a whole lot. You know, I have, as of the past few years, gotten more involved in the hockey. And I've been adamant for some time now that the Pels need to fucking go. The players don't care about us. They don't give a good product. This whole NBA league is just so player ran.
Damn, Nola
that
Boy
they just do whatever they want.
Nola Boy just called you a jackass in the chat.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I want a better product, and it's terrible. And I guarantee, if we had a hockey team here, they'd actually care. Because clearly, we don't care. We want to get underneath that tax every year. We don't want to compete. We suck. We've sucked for so long. We are the worst ran team in our division, and our division sucks. Besides the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a lot to say about the Pels other than, you know, this season sucks. They've won 14 games. It's just 7 losing seasons in the last 10, I think. So it's just like, I get everything that you're saying, but also I don't want to lose a basketball team. I don't.
Well,
I've had a basketball team since 2000, 2001, something like that. Why would I want to lose? That's 24 years of my life. And then just to kind of throw back at what you're saying of we can't handle, and I know that's the common thing that everybody says, oh, well, we can't handle this team. Because isn't that what you're about to say, or something along the lines of that?
No. We unfortunately can't handle having like a lot of sports teams here for some reason. I wish we could.
Okay.
But I just don't think it works.
How have they handled it the last 24 years then? That's a long time.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we had
4
three,
years,
if we had a hockey, basketball, and football, I think that's too much.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I think it's proven. I mean, we've had the brass, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so, like, all over the place because I feel like we had somebody on that side that handles all that shit, you know, in the government or whatever, that was down here that really was super passionate about sports, I think it could be a different story. It's all about networking at the end of the day. It really is. Networking brings in the money, and they're not networking with sports people, bro. Hardly. They don't care about that shit, bro.
No. I mean, I feel like on paper, if we just had 3 competitive sports, we could easily, like, any city could have 3 competitive sports teams, but it's just not realistic. But if we somehow were to get a hockey team and keep the Pels, I'm not going to complain at all. I still like the Pels. I still root for them. But these players are just so hard to root for, except for Derek Queen and Fears.
We'll see. When is the decision on the fucking hockey, bro? They've been talking about this for 2 years. Come on, man. When is it? When are they deciding?
I don't even know, because it's between us, Austin, Atlanta, and somebody else. And if we fucking lose to Atlanta, I might fucking riot.
Have you ever drove to Atlanta? I drove past Atlanta for the first time ever this past fall. Have you ever drove past Atlanta?
Yes, I went there a couple years ago, and it was terrible.
Okay, but you could still tell that they got more money than us. You could just tell.
Yes.
You could just tell. There's more innovation happening. You know? It's just the truth. But we are appreciated for different reasons than, I guess, Atlanta or whatever would be appreciated. We appreciate it because we don't have all that innovative shit. You know, the French Quarter still look like the French Quarter from however long ago. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. I'm just glad that we got the Saints and the Pels right now. That's all I can say about it.
No, I agree. All right, I won't hold you much longer, man. I just got one question for you. So when you in particular are at Mardi Gras, is it like, do you just feel like your kind of persona there? Like, do a lot of people just come up to you and, want to talk to you and all this stuff?
Is
it hard for you to experience Mardi Gras or no?
Of course, but that's even before I was doing Hold the Mayo. I've always been that motherfucker where I love seeing people I ain't seen in years. I love, you know what I'm saying, like bullshit with those people, especially if I'm drinking. You know, you want to talk about motherfucking talk when he's drinking? Me to people that I ain't seen in years. I'm telling you, bro, it's just how I am. So this is just like a different level of it, and I like it. If you see me at Mardi Gras, bro, I'm probably getting hammered. I'm not doing anything special. I'm on the neutral ground. I'm not fucking VIP. I'm doing the same shit I've been doing for Mardi Gras the last however many years. Same shit, bro. So, so you just see me now, you know me. That's all it is.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. You have a good one.
All right, brother. My bad. What's up, Chad? Yo, shout out to Wes. Koozie God. Appreciate the super chats, Koozie God, Wes. Spread quarters.
Mayo, I finally got it, and it's Koozie.
Koozie, what's up, brother?
Bro, what a morning it was. What a morning it was. I mean, your reaction said it all, but, man, when they scored that golden goal, man, it took me a second. I was like, did that go in? And it went in, and I couldn't believe it. I was yelling so hard that my stomach started hurting, so I had to stop. But, man, that was such an electric game. Such an electric game.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw the Discord. I saw at the corner of my left eye as I'm watching the game on my computer monitor. I saw at the corner of my left eye. I just saw an OMG or something like that. Yeah, oh my God, or something like that. I saw it at the corner of my eye. I was like, in my head, I'm like, dude, I know something's coming here. And like literally 5 seconds later, I just see him breaking through, and he passes it to your boy. What's your boy's name that lost? By the way, Jack Hughes, motherfucker, lost his teeth to win this gold medal. First of all, I don't know how you don't respect. Yep. You got to respect that. This guy lost his teeth. He's bleeding out his mouth. And he said after that he's so proud to be an American today. You know, America just won that first gold. 46 years. This guy's just lost his teeth, bro. What a fucking warrior, bro. That's guys that I have to root for. I'll never forget that dude.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. That's hockey players though in a nutshell for you. I mean, you got guys
who plays through torn ACLs, and here you got like LeBron. If he ever got touched in the face, bro, he's out for the rest of the season. But that's a discussion for another day. But shit, man, it was, electric, man. I do have to apologize to Austin Matthews now because I called him a pussy last time I was on the show. He finally got it done. Captain America finally won the gold, won something in his life. You gotta, so that was pretty fucking nice. And I hope Canadian Cohen is sleeping really well tonight. Bro. That's all I gotta say.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. Canadian Cohen's got to be in shambles right now. Cause it's like, again, man, like this is Canada's thing, bro. This is their thing. Now we'll give them this. A lot of professional wrestlers come out of Canada, so we can't forget that. There's a lot of professional wrestlers we love that came out of Canada. Bret Hart, any Hart. Most of them were trained by the Harts. Chris Jericho. There's a lot of dudes that come from Canada. So, anyway, my heart doesn't go out to them.
No, I get what you're saying. Canadian athletes are underrated. I mean, especially in hockey. I mean, you saw them today how they were playing. I mean, if you watched that whole game without knowing what the scores, you would have thought probably Canada was up like 5-0. But they
were possessed. They were controlling possession for most of that game until the whatever happened. What they call it, a high stick. When they hit him in the face with the fucking hockey stick, they call it a high stick. That happened, and they lost a player. And from that point on, because America wound up losing a player for a little amount of time too. But from that point on, dude, America turned the tables, and they had a lot of the possession. So that was when it turned.
Yeah. The other thing, too, that someone pointed out is that McDavid, that really fast guy,
Connor McDavid
for Canada.
Yeah,
Connor McDavid. He's trying to play hero too much. Like I thought he could do what he did last year, kind of be a hero, and it kind of ended up costing him too. But we got. I will say there was a lot of like holy shit moments, like when Hellebuyck had that crazy save in front of the net with the paddle, and then McKinnon missing a wide open net, and then also stopping 2 breakaways. I mean, if you watch hockey on the regular and you saw McDavid and Celebrini on a breakaway, I was shitting my pants. I literally, I think on both breakaways, I shouted no because I was like, oh, they're gonna score, but somehow they didn't. It was fast paced, man. It wasn't too long and nothing like that. It was action packed.
I'll be the first to tell you, bro. I drank a frozen coffee and I was in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I woke up at 6:45. Walked to PJ's, got the frozen. Boom, I was in it. So, and it felt like it went by quick. It was fun, bro. So shout out to hockey. It's the most talk hockey's ever gotten on this podcast.
Yeah, for sure. But I'll let you go. I won't hold up the light anymore. But what I'll say is USA on top. Shout out to the Discord as always, and love you. Have a good night.
All right, cool. Take care, brother. Give me a call, 504-265-0025. USA Hockey's on the top of the list right now. Tell me how your Mardi Gras was. What was your favorite praise? What was your favorite catches? Toth, I feel like, throws the best shit. You catch fucking anything. You catch everything but the float in Toth. You catch the flu at Toth as well. So, whatever you're looking for. Spread quarters.
What's up, Mayo? I'm really fucking mad, bro. I missed the hockey game this morning. I'm hearing everybody talk about how good it was. I had to work this morning, and I really wish I would have saw that shit. Sounded like it was a fucking good game.
What kind of work you do for a living? What kind of work do you do for a living?
Oh, well, I'm in high school. I work at a car wash, so I had to get up at I went in at 5:30.
Okay. All right. The car wash, bro. That's classic. That's a classic high school job, bro. Oh my God.
I don't do shit.
What do? You just tell them you tell them, hey, go a little more to the left, go a little more to the right.
No,
you don't even do that.
Like we got it's like shifts. Like 1 hour you'll be on the window, and 1 hour you're like low cars. It's easiest job.
Do you make any money off of selling it? Selling customers air fresheners or anything?
You get like $3. You get like $3 every time you sell a membership.
Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, how much a membership?
$20. $20 for the first month.
Okay, And then what y'all spike it up to?
Well, we got 4 options. 40. The highest, the most expensive one's 40, but then it goes down to like 20.
Okay.
Like it's 40, 35. Fuck, I don't even know. I forgot.
All right. Well, you sound like a great. Yeah.
Tommy's Express in Slidell. Ask for Colin. I'll hook you up with a free wash.
I know y'all washing a lot of cars out there, boy. Them bitches busted out there, dude. What? Slide out? Oh my God, bro.
Oh yeah, Slidell's popping gauze.
Oh,
strong gauze too.
Oh my God. Oh my gauze.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gauze. All right. So what else is going on, man? How was your Mardi Gras?
It was good. It was good. I mean, I went to Endymion on Saturday, and then I had to leave on Sunday. Unfortunately, went out of town. But I hate going out of town for Mardi Gras too.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's not right. Why would you leave Louisiana for like their holiday? You know. But
you
it ain't
left.
my choice.
Oh, it ain't your choice. That's right. Because you, my bad. All right. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, look. Yeah. Keep grinding. You know, keep sending them through the cleaners, and you know what I'm saying. Looking forward to hearing from you again, man. How long you think you'd be working at the car wash?
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna try to work there through college. I'm gonna go to Delgado. So.
Oh, okay. Shout out, bro. Not far away from me. Hey, I support Delgado, bro.
Yeah.
So, all right, dude.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, take care of yourself.
All right, well, yo, who that? Fuck the Falcons.
Who that? He said, I asked him, I said, do you tell him to go left and right to put the wheel on? He's like, I don't even. That boy just be like, if your shit get fucked up, hey, bro. Sprite quarters.
Mayo, what you think about them Tigers?
Hey, bro, look, you talking about LSU baseball?
Yes, sir.
Let's go, bro. Hey, I want to go to Omaha.
How about that Zork?
Oh, bro, he's a dog. He's a dog, bro.
Who's a shooter?
Since game one. Look, I didn't get to watch a lot of games the last week, but I've been checking in. They just smashing everybody. I mean, just.
Bro, every time the ball comes up, he hits it always to the outer.
So let me ask you this. Do you think LSU has 3 pitches? Three pitches that you think that we could feel good about?
I'm good with Guidry.
Yeah, of course. Long time.
He's always a closer, always a show up. But it's always been good. But Zork, that's a great Babino.
I love it, brother. You going to Omaha?
I wish.
Dude, I gotta go this year.
If they go to Omaha, I'm getting a plane ticket.
I'm driving.
We got heavy hitters. We got heavy hitters this year.
No, I feel good about
it. We got the dar and all.
I feel good about LSU baseball this year. I'm about to really start locking in too, because you know, other than UFC, obviously the Pels are out the question. I mean, they're gonna have March Madness. But...
Oh, the Pels. Man, I'm so scared about the Pels. They ain't worth a shit.
Now, I'm going to tell you what they need to get together is that LSU basketball team, bro. That men's basketball team, they need to fucking figure it out, dude. It's unacceptable.
We got to find somebody.
They ain't been right since they fucking let Will Wade go. That's the problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But, hey, look, J-Rod, I'm calling in from Milf Hunter. Let's go Tigers and let's go Babino with the Zork.
All right, J. Ryan. Appreciate the call, brother.
All right, brother. Love you.
Love you too, man. That's right. It's Canton and fucking. So Omaha is in what, June? Or was it July? In July? But anyway, yeah. And then you got Drew Brees getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. Sprite quarters.
Mayo, it's Fish Fry, brother.
Fish Fry, what's going on, brother?
I'm going to bring up a topic that nobody's talked on today. There needs to be a serious clinical study done on why beer tastes so much better on a Sunday.
There's something about that, huh? I tell you what, I think it's a lot to do with us having more time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, got just as much time on a Saturday too. But hey,
my thing. Oh man, that is tough, fish fry. Because dude, I tell you what, Saturday drink a beer during the day outside feels good. Feels good. Sunday, drink a beer, beautiful day outside.
You crack open one on a damn Sunday midday, dude.
After church.
I'm telling you, got to be some research done on that.
I'm sure they're working on it. If they not, bro, they need to talk to Fish Fry, bro. That's the
I could be their control factor, whatever the hell they call it.
Because most would have thought that just fish fry in general would be a clinical study in itself, but no, you are coming to us with what you think should be a clinical study and why beer tastes so fucking good on Sunday.
You got to turn the tables on them sometime, you know?
I'm going to tell you, it on Mondays, it don't taste as, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even drink during the week, to be honest with you. I don't. I have no joy in it, really. Other if I'm like out to eat. If I'm out to eat, you know, have a few, whatever.
Yeah, I'm typical, like, you know, Wednesday through Sunday guy, you know?
Let me ask you something, bro. How you call this show and you ain't brought up an American like yourself, your fucking name is Fish Fry, how you ain't brought up the USA hockey team?
Because I'm from the rural South, brother. I mean, this is the first hockey game I can tell you. Actually, it's the second hockey game I've watched in my life. I went and watched the Blues up in St. Louis like 4 years ago.
The St. Louis Blues, yeah. So you I would just think that you would maybe get excited about like dudes like, you know what I'm saying? They fucking getting their teeth knocked out.
Oh, dude, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching the game, like seeing everybody get their shit rocked, man. That's, you know, hockey's on up there with, you know, you watch that shit live and they go to smashing each other into the walls and stuff. That's something serious, especially about 8 tall boys deep. It was a great experience.
We have to go to a hockey game, Fish Fry. Pick a team. Which one's closest to us?
Probably St. Louis.
St. Louis? Home of Nelly.
I guess.
Home of Nelly.
I couldn't tell you which one's close.
Right.
That's the only one I know of.
Fish Fry, what about Mardi Gras? You went to any parades? You caught anything? Other than fucking chlamydia?
We absolutely tore it up at the Brass Monkey 2 Fridays ago. And Slidell went out there to that parade and, golly.
The Brass Monkey?
Yeah, in Slidell, the Dirty Dale.
Oh, okay.
Dude, what an experience, dude. That shit was a movie.
In Slidell?
Dude, in Slidell. I'm telling you, that night was a movie.
What movie? What kind of movie? Low budget? What kind of movie are we talking about right now?
A Snapchat memories budget memory.
Yeah. Damn, all right. The Brass Monkey.
Yeah, who's going to call in with beef this week, man? Who do you think's going to call in? You know, everybody's been calling in just trying to stir the damn pot. Who's calling?
There's been a lot of beef, but I think Mardi Gras might have settled it. I think it might have. I think Mardi Gras might have, because Mardi Gras, you just forget about everything. Like, I just got back to reality this morning. Just got back.
Dude, I'll be back to reality when I wake up to go to work in the morning. Fuck.
All right, Fish Fry. Well, look, appreciate the call, and yeah, man, we can't wait to hear from you again, man. I'm surprised about the hockey. I would have thought that you would have, you know what I'm saying, been punching a wall over that. I don't know. Even with the South shit all considered, I'm like thinking, hey, man, dude, you know, fucking guys losing their teeth. It seems like some Fish Fry shit.
I mean, it was enjoyable to watch, but I mean, it's just, you know, not at the top of my list, I guess.
All right, dude. Well, look, man, be safe, and especially out in Slidell, and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
Thank you, Fish Fry. Give me a call, 504-265-0025. We talked a lot about USA Hockey, so kind of like open floor, like whatever y'all think. Mardi Gras. I'm going to go to the chat for a little bit. Somebody just said I need to make a trip to Slidell myself. What the hell is going on, bro? No, we can't cut LSU men's basketball. We just gotta make the right move, dude. We gotta make the right move. Man, you remember how exciting that team was with Big Baby, Tyrus Thomas, Garrett Temple, Darren Mitchell. I mean, dude, come on, bro. That was an exciting. We need to get back. It was exciting. That was 20 years ago. Spread quarters.
Yo.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, Mayo? It's Milf, huh?
What up, Milf Hunter?
Nothing much, my boy. Hey, me and J Money, we did it again.
Yeah,
we made the gobble.
Yeah, I saw that. So, damn, bro, I want to try some.
We got a little too turned up. You know, while we were cooking it, we were drinking, and we forgot to put in the cream sauce. That bitch was drier than the Sahara Desert.
What is it, like cream? Like cream cheese?
No, it's like that. Some people put Philadelphia cream cheese, and then some people put we put in like 2 cans of cream chicken balls or some shit.
I like that better. I like that better. Yeah.
It makes it more, moist. I know.
I don't like putting cream cheese in like Cajun food and shit. I don't like that.
Let me tell you, Bobby puts in some fucking Velveeta cheese. Ooh, brother. You ever had a cheesy pasta line?
Yeah, I've had, but I'd rather just pasta line. I'm like that though, bro. I'm traditional on shit like that. Like you can do all that, but like I'm not gonna eat as much of it because it's got cheese and shit all in it. I like real fucking pasta, dude. Now don't get me wrong, real pasta, you do have to put, you know what I'm saying? They'll put a little cheese in there, but I don't want it to be,
You don't want it to be messy.
Yeah, like if I wanted like fucking a quesadilla type shit going on, I'd just go eat Mexican food. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, you rather pasta or jambalaya?
A good pasta is hard to fuck with, bro. That's I gotta pick pasta.
Jambalaya, I got fuck that shit up easy.
No, what I mean is like I think pasta is better for sure. I can answer that 100%. It's just better.
Yeah, agree.
Because whose jambalaya is really who? You ever heard somebody say, "Oh, bro, you gotta try my aunt's jambalaya"? Nobody ever said that. Because your aunt's jambalaya is the same as your uncle's. It's the same fucking jambalaya. It's the same as your neighbors. It's like who's really. Don't get me wrong. You know what my favorite jambalaya is? It's the lighter tinted jambalaya. So not the as red, but the lighter tint. Lighter tint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I just wanted to shout out, Mayo. We had J Money Day. It was J Money's birthday. Shout out to him. It was a great J Money Day. Got fucked up at the Moose Bounds over there in Ponchatoula. But the next day, we couldn't fucking move. Pasta and beers, baby. Pasta and beers.
All right, my brother. I ain't never been fucked up in Ponchatoula. That sounds...
There's nothing to do. You better have a partner's house, and his house better be nice. That's all. Because there ain't shit out there but sticks and trees and just
some
people.
Water. Some water. Got a little water out there? No water.
That's it. If you got a boat.
Okay.
That's all. All right, I'll clear up the line for you, Mayo. Hope you had a good weekend.
All right, brother. Take care, Milf Hunter.
All right, man.
Boy named Milf Hunter, and he's in Ponchatoula. He said there ain't nothing out there. How you hunting? What, you go to Bogalusa? Oh, here we go. Dustin Neighbor in the chat. See, this is why I don't like answering food questions, dude. Y'all got me on that pasta one. But we already doing you ain't had statements. Oh my God, dude. I'm not that's the part I'm not gonna miss about doing all is the people telling me, oh, you ain't had, it's like, motherfucker. I can only have so much. No, I ain't had the jambalaya in Gonzales. Maybe I have if they've been in an LSU tailgate, maybe. But more than likely not. Spread quarters.
What's up with you, Mayo? It's Smirk.
What up, Smirk?
What's up with you? You enjoy your Mardi Gras, man? I saw you had a good time at Toast.
Oh yeah, dude. And I barely made the toast because Endymion was the night before, and It hurt to make it to Toth, but I wasn't missing it. Shout out to Justin, Boo Crew Media. He throws a banger of a Toth party every single year. This was the last year he's doing it because he's moving out the place. His place is on the route, and he throws a banger. I mean, dude, I'm talking about buku crawfish, buku good people. I mean, right on exclusively on the route. Like, it's right in the start of the route. So, like, I wasn't missing that. So I forced myself to, I felt like a fucking alien Sunday morning, dude. I mean, seriously, bro. I felt out of my body and threw up and fucking went out there, dude. Fuck it.
Man, I'm glad you made it safe. I'm glad you had a good recovery.
Yeah, I finally recovered and back.
Shit, I'm the same. I'm over here in Dallas. We had one Mardi Gras parade on till Sunday, and so I just pulled up and I bought like a whole bunch of Adidas.
What's a Mardi Gras parade in Dallas like?
Man, it ain't nothing like New Orleans, man. Like, it's just like, it's just like a local city thing, but it's more like bars. Like, we got a lot of LSU alumni, so Dallas is a big ass city, so it's really spread out everywhere. And it was just one parade, and there was a lot of people that showed up because it's a lot of people that are from Louisiana here, and just the crowd showed out, but like the actual the floats and everything in the actual parade, it don't come nothing close to New Orleans.
It's crazy because Jerry Jones could put a lot of money into that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you showed titties in Dallas, they put you in jail for 2 years. Is there any titties out there? Marty?
Definitely not, man. It was more like family friendly. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like, what was the best drink you had for Mardi Gras this year?
Wait, what was the best what?
What was the best drink that you had for Mardi Gras this year, alcoholic beverage wise?
I drank a lot of beer, so especially at this point in my life. Now, if you would have asked me that when I was, I didn't even make it to Bourbon Street this year. So, and I usually go to Bourbon Street once a year, and it's usually during Mardi Gras, and it's usually like on a Friday or whatever. But I didn't go this year, so I could tell you predominantly the whole time I drank light beer because I have to drink light beer, dude. And even when I drink light beer, bro, like, drank it all day, fucking hammered, bro. So, just light beer. I hate to sound so like plain, but light beer. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything, bro. I definitely shot some different shit as I'm walking around. People were giving me shots of different shit. Who fucking knows? I know I drank a lot of whiskey shots and shit like that. So, but no, I didn't drink like a fucking frozen Superdome. I didn't drink nothing like that.
Okay, yeah, man. I agree with that on the beers for sure. Bourbon Street, that looked stupid fucking packed, like shoulder to shoulder, nuts on, and people just on people, hunching on each other because that's how packed it looked.
And look, bro, like I said, I don't mind. I like, bro, on a Friday during the day, like I like going down, whatever, but I just didn't make it this because I had to get the spot for Endymion, and I don't know, my full focus was really Endymion, and then after that it was Toth, and then after that it was recover till Zulu, go to Zulu, get the coconuts, caught 3 coconuts. Oh, actually I caught 2, and then I missed one of them. They were holding it out for me over the float, and I think I was like taking a piss, or I was just too far in the back. But anyway, she wound up mailing it, so I should be getting it soon. It's a HTM coconut.
Oh, that's super lit.
Yeah, bro.
What is the purpose of a coconut, of catching a coconut during parade season?
Well, I'm just going to tell you this. From my experience at Zulu, first of all, it's hard for a white man to get a coconut. So that's like number one in my head. I'm like, dude, like, I'm trying to get a coconut just out here. You know what I'm saying? The second thing is, like, they just creative. There's nothing like the Zulu parade in Mardi Gras. There's nothing even close to like it. So they commemorative, unless you got like a big bag of them or something like that, they may not mean nothing to you, but they mean something to me, bro. Like, I still got all my coconuts from like the years prior and shit. Even as a kid, bro, like even as a kid, I loved catching the coconuts. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, I think humans just something about coconuts. I think humans get excited about them. Because if you look back far in the time, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube. Look at the motherfuckers on Sentinel Island. They ain't been exposed to nothing in thousands and thousands of years. They've always lived off the grid. Look up, you want to look up a rabbit hole, look up Sentinel Island. But you know what? If you pull up to that island, first of all, you're going to die. Second of all, before you die, if you got some coconuts, they're going to be real happy to see you. You know what I'm saying? So something about coconuts just brings peace.
Makes sense.
All right, brother. Well, look, I got to go, and I appreciate there's good questions.
Hey, yes, sir, man. Good to talk to you, man. You have a blessed night.
All right, brother. Yeah, something about coconuts just... And these coconuts, like, there's nothing even in them. You know what I'm saying? Even like that. But they creative, and every one of them's different. It's kind of similar to, like, the shoes and muses, except, you know, Zulu, I don't know, to me is just such a tradition. I don't know. That's pretty much my entire take on it. All right, what else? I mean, dude, we pretty much, I'll take a couple more calls, but we yeah, I mean, went over the hockey shit. That was a big part of the day. The college basketball, I want to bet on college basketball. I just don't know. I did win my only bet today on college basketball. I took Ohio State plus 10.5 against Michigan State. I thought that was just for not even being that involved in watching college basketball. I thought that was a lot of points for that game right there. They wound up covering. They wound up losing by 6. So did that. I saw somebody in the chat say, what about UFC? I talked about it in the beginning, but I'd love to talk about it again. There's just, dude, so much to say about UFC right now. It really is. Because of the Paramount switch, that's a big deal. And people are still getting used to that. I mean, dude, they cut Sean Strickland's mic off. Somebody like me, bro, I've been watching UFC every Saturday for the last 15 years. And when I tell you, bro, like, I watch all the interviews on YouTube throughout the week, all the embeddeds, any Ariel Helwani, you know, I watch all this shit. I ain't never seen them cut a motherfucker's mic off until they switched to Paramount, owned by CBS. A lot of people always ask, they like, why do people think it's okay for, even if you in UFC, to say outlandish shit and stuff like that? Let me break it down real quick on what I think, why it's always been that way and why it should always be that way. This is not like basketball players or football players, anything like that. These are people that are going into an octagon. First of all, you got to be a little crazy just to step in the octagon and fight somebody like that. What you gonna do, Toddy? You gonna go tell Sean Strickland, hey man, you shouldn't have said that? What you gonna do about it? It's different, bro. It's fighters, bro. Nobody's gonna go check these dudes. They not. They could say it on the internet, that's one thing. And you can get the clicks off of it for saying, oh, that, you know, this guy's wrong for saying this. They've always been that way. And it's not all of them. There's a lot of respect in the UFC. There's a lot of great motherfuckers in the UFC. There's a lot of great role models in the UFC. But they do have guys like Sean Strickland and all that shit. He's always been that way. That's how he's been, bro. Same thing with like Colby Covington and all these guys. This is historic in combat sports. People talking shit, putting on a cell, whatever. Dude, Mike Tyson used to say some ridiculous shit. He used to say, eat your children. Motherfuckers wouldn't have survived on the internet in Mike Tyson's day. He was telling motherfuckers he eat their children. Who's going to tell Mike Tyson not to say that? Bro, it's just, that's why people feel kind of like they in like a whole nother underground when they go watch combat sports, is because it's different than football. It's different than the NFL and all this different shit. These guys are like risking their fucking wellness for a living, dude. They're gonna be throwed, and that's the vibe you get. I maybe I don't do a great job explaining it, but it's always been that way, and I think it always should be, man, because that's the escape by going to watch fighting. That's the escape, man. It's like one dude may say something fucked up. Well, guess what? There's another dude he's facing that gets a chance to whoop his ass. So do you like fighting or do you not? Or do you care about shit? I don't know. you know, I just feel like anybody has a problem with anything that people say in the UFC and all that shit. They not true fight fans. They just looking for clicks. Spread quarters.
Yo, what's going on, Spread Quarters? This is Matthew from Chalmette.
Matthew Cruz?
Yes, sir. Bobby Brawling.
Yo, speaking of fighting, bro, what up? Look at the timing.
How you doing, John?
What's up, brother?
Not much. First time on here. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Look, for anybody that don't know Matthew Cruz, made it to the finals. How many dudes you fought that night, bro? 4?
Oh, I fought 4, and the guy that beat me fought 3.
I said that.
I found that.
Yeah.
I found that. I was dead tired number 4. So I was dead tired.
Yeah, it's like, that's the thing about that. That kind of sucks because the fights before that, you ran through them dudes. I mean, look, great body shots, bro. You worked the body, bro. I got to give it to you, man. You were working the fuck out the body. Respect your body.
So look, the first fight was against this guy, Ricky Tiano. And I spoke to him before the first fight. I was like, dude, I don't really agree with this because he was like 120 pounds. And I was like 170, right at the cutoff. And so that was the first fight. Then Tay Santana. That third fight with Kawan Buckley, that dude, he doesn't have no technique, but he threw like a mother dog. He hit me. He hit me, and I felt that thing. So I was glad when he went down. But that fourth fight, dog, lights out for me.
Yeah, it's just winded. Yeah, just too many fights. But I mean, dude, that's a crazy competition, bro. I mean, that's a great. And how much you would have won? How much you would have won if you would have won it?
$1,000.
It's a crazy, bro. 4 fights for $1,000. You're a crazy motherfucker, bro.
Hey, but most people don't realize about Bobby Brawling, like the wait time between fights and stuff like that. Between the third and the fourth fight was only like 4 minutes. So after you was winning and everything like that, that's why people were saying it was like you had to be cardio test and stuff like that. So listen, there's a Bobby Brawling number 5 coming out soon, April.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at that. I'm gonna be commentating that.
I'm thinking about going back.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you definitely got hands, bro. I give you, and I love that you out of. Are you from Chalmette?
Yeah, born and raised.
I love it. Oh God, I love it.
Yes,
So, yeah, I mean, you got a fan. You got a fan in me, bro.
Hey,
Everybody from Chalmette.
Repping Norman's, repping Bobby Brawling. No, not Bobby Brawling. Bobby Boxing, Paul Messer, and all of them. But yeah, man. Yeah, how was your experience with Bobby Brawling, though?
I loved it. I thought it was great. I mean, and then keep in mind, I'm doing something like that was the first time I ever commentated fights, so it's like a new craft for me. So it's a challenge, and I like challenges, and I love combat sports. So yeah, dude. I mean, I did that shit for free, dog. Like no problem.
Listen, with the next one with Bobby Brawling number 5, like you told me, if you can get with them and to tell them after each fight or whatever to let the fighters come and tell their point of view about the fight.
Yeah. I already told. So I told him that. So I'm definitely gonna run that. And matter of fact, if you in the next Bayou Brawling, after whatever fight you want, or if you want to come after every fight, just come to the commentator table, and we just gonna do it.
Big thanks, man. Good talking with you.
All right, bro. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Damn, Melvin Gallard, shout out in the chat, bro. Shout out Melvin Gallard, legend. Rich Clementi, I saw the Rich Clementi shout out in the chat too. Dude, I love it, bro. This whole last part of the show turned into combat sports. I love it. But anyway, bro, UFC, man, here's one thing I noticed too. Ever since they switched to Paramount, the cards aren't as stacked, which, if TKO wasn't involved, I'd probably never think about this because I have so much faith in Dana White because I've been watching this product for so many years, dude, every weekend. But TKO's involved, and that's the same motherfuckers that handle WWE, and I just don't trust them. I don't trust them, and what I mean by that is, like, for instance, the cards aren't as stacked. Okay, that's probably because they don't want to have to pay as much money to big name fighters. They just got a $7 billion deal. Stack the cards, right? No, because then they would have to pay. If they stack the cards, they wouldn't be able to profit. This is just what I be thinking in my head. They wouldn't be able to profit as big because they got to pay these bigger name fighters more. So let's thin out the cards. We'll have more cards every week, or we'll make sure we have a card pretty much every week, but we'll thin them out, and then we'll do like the White House card. That'll be the big pull. I don't know, bro. I just don't trust TKO. Like they always like try to milk a cow, and I kind of feel like they may be right now. Spread quarters. You got to turn the stream down.
Oh, up. All right, man. Hey, what's going on, dude?
Yo, what's up?
Oh, I was just looking at your show. I come across it. I'm over here. I'm recovering. Can you tell them guys why they keep calling you about they want to be beating each other up or Bayou Brawler?
Oh, Bayou Brawler. That's like, that's something that's like going to the fights on a Friday night, Saturday night. Like,
hey, man, can I enter one of those?
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 43.
Oh, yeah, sure, man. Yeah.
Yeah, where they gonna have that at?
The next one is either at the Pontchartrain Center or back.
Yeah, I know I know all that. I'm in Gretna, cuz.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
When they gonna have that?
I think it's shit. I don't know. It's like in a month or two.
Just go up to the guy.
Yeah, I know. He knows. I don't know what the date of it is off the top of my head, but it's like in 2 months.
2 months. So
yeah,
what? They said in April. I wonder where that's at.
Yeah, you got 2 months to train now. That's the more important thing. It's 2 months for you to start training.
It's okay. I don't need training, cuz I trained all my life for some shit like that.
I'm excited. So what's your ring name? What you want the announcers to call you as?
BB King.
BB King?
That's right. That's my name, BB King. But I don't know. I've been looking for you. I went over there to that place, the chicken place there. You said they got some good food over there, that red building here in Gretna.
Yeah, Chicken's Kitchen. That's like the state capital of Gretna.
Yeah, I went over there the other day. I was asking the girl about you.
I don't know what girl you're talking about, but yes, I mean.
I've been looking for you. The girl that works at the desk.
Oh, at the cash register. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm just calling you up. I've been looking at your show there for probably only about 3 months, cuz.
All right, well, look, bro. Hey, that's probably 3 months longer than somebody else that hasn't looked at it, so I appreciate it.
By the way, I'm not just talking stuff about these people. It's just that, man, they want to beat each other up. They want to be fighting. That's supposed to be a sport.
That's what it is. That's what they doing.
You ain't want to go kill somebody over there in the boxing ring, dude.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about right now, dude. I tried to let it all unravel, but it wasn't unraveling. So, and you sound like you're 60 minimum. So to hear that you were 43, it was pretty incredible in itself. Spread quarters. Hello?
Yo.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Yo, it's Bayou Brad. What's happening?
What up, Bayou Brian?
Not too much, man. But I can tell that the gene pool's pretty fucking shallow in Gretna.
What's going on in Gretna tonight, dude?
I mean, what the fuck is happening, dude? God damn, son.
Gretna where it's greater.
I just want... Man, I don't know, bro. That shit was fucking wild. But anyway, man, I just wanted to call and holler. Brian hollered on the show in a minute. Saw you was doing it up in Mardi Gras. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you got coming up after the red bean and rice thing's over with, man. So I know you're gonna do great things, but keep rolling. That's all I wanted to say, bro. Have a good one. Holla.
All right, Bayou, brother. Hit me up, brother. Appreciate the call. I'll take one more call. Hey, do me a favor. I forgot, bro. That's on me. I'm trying to do little things better. You know, like when I watch YouTube videos, these corny ass motherfuckers who got way more subscribers than me, they always, the first thing they say, hey, like the channel if you don't mind, and subscribe to the station. Hey, do me a favor, like the channel if you don't mind, and subscribe to the station. Hold the Mayo if you haven't. It helps it out. The likes on the live stream help because, like, the more, this is so fucking dumb. The more that it has, the more it'll get out to the algorithm. I don't need to be worldly, bro. I'm just trying to get locally, you know, people fucking around in New Orleans, Gulf Coast, whatever. And, you know, this is like a relatable show for us, bro. So that's why I say, like, whatever y'all want to talk about, I probably got a comment on it or I probably got a response on it. So it's just an open phone line. I appreciate the likes, the subscribes to the YouTube, all that shit. And then, like I said, check me out on Twitch, which is probably where I'm going after this. I'm going to get on Twitch, run some Warzone. I'm still trying to get my voice back, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, 2 days ago, bro, I went to the sauna and, well, you know, I go to the sauna 2-3 times a week, every week for like the last year and a half. So when I tell you I felt like I was going through an exorcism in the sauna, but the toxins that were coming out of my body, dude, I was hurting, bro. Mardi Gras, that's the thing about Mardi Gras. Every single Mardi Gras, it's better every year. Every single year. More technology advances and shit, bro. The better that throws get. And like Endymion to me went by so quick, bro. It was just a banger. It was a banger, dude. But, you know, we catch it on Orleans. So it's a little different than being downtown catching Endymion. Catch it on Orleans. You know, that bitch kind of start right there. Boom. So, Gretna ain't changed in 40 years from, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on in Gretna tonight. But yeah, dude, the UFC was UFC Houston was a good card. I can't believe Dan Ige got knocked out. Dan, 50K now, 100K. He didn't get no 100K last night. Got his ass knocked out. I'm a Dan Ige fan too. But something told me the way that card was going, that some shit was going to go down that was unexpected because it kind of kept feeling that way. And sure enough, Dan Ige. I mean, I've never seen that dude get TKO'd, knocked out, nothing. Never seen it. Spread quarters.
Yo, man, it's Nola Boy, brother.
Nola Boy. See that? I was waiting on you to close the show out.
Yeah, bro. I called in tonight.
What's going on?
Well,
you doing homework or something?
Nah, I'm just chilling at the house, man.
All right. What was your favorite thing you caught this past Mardi Gras, Nola Boy?
Huh? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, my dad.
Oh, what was your favorite thing you caught during Mardi Gras?
The ball from Drew Brees, bro.
You caught a ball from Drew Brees?
Yeah, dude. I posted on my story. I was on the news too.
You on the news?
I was on WDSU. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, go look at it, bro.
You did an interview, or you catching the balls on that?
No. My mom put my grandma sent the video to WDSU and they put it like in a slideshow.
Oh, okay. So did Drew look at you and throw you the ball, or did your dad catch it?
So listen. So I'm sitting there on an ice chest, me and my buddy, and I had my Jimmy Graham jersey on. I look at him. I'm like, Drew. I shook the jersey at him. He looked at me, pointed at me, and threw me the ball. I said, if I don't catch this ball, bro, it's the end of my career, and I'm going incognito. I caught that ball right then and there.
And what you said after that?
I said, I love you, Drew. Who that said they're gonna beat them Saints?
You know, the first time I met Drew Brees, I was probably your age. Well, I was close to your age. I was
yeah?
definitely a teenager, and I was working a catering party in New Orleans on St. Charles. I was working with this company. Shout out to Kenny. He gave me my first job. And, you know, I was working catering parties, like picking up the food, serving the food, whatever. And we worked the Saints party. And Drew walked in, bro. And I just remember, like, seeing him walk up the drive-thru and shit and just thinking what I'm going to say to him because I could tell that he was coming this way and I was going to get a chance to shake his hand. Dude, when he walked up to me, I thought for all that way. And he walked up to me, the first thing I said, bro, you my hero, dude. I love you. That's what I said. And it's just like I couldn't even. There's nothing I thought about saying or nothing. It just like was pulled out of me. And pause.
That's awesome.
But yeah, no, it was
I'll try to have pause.
He's just one of those. He's one of those icons where like, all right, I compare it to like The Rock, dude. When I got in the same room as The Rock, brother, I wanted to catch the Holy Ghost. I wanted to catch the Holy Ghost, bro. When I was in the same room as The Rock, because you think you're like, bro, I've seen this dude. I'm 33 years old. Every single year of my life, this dude has been there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a different level of, I don't know. But anyway, top 5. No, but what we're gonna do tonight? We're gonna do.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm torn between top 5 favorite winter Olympic sports and top 5 video games. I'm sure you're gonna pick the latter.
I'll go video games, bro. Come on, do video games.
It's better be good since you're so excited. Top 5 video games.
Okay, number 5, I'm going to go with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original. Number 4, I'm going to go with Call of Duty Ghost. Number 3, I'm going to go with GTA 5. Number 2, I'm going to go Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
It's a top 5 video games all the time. I'm just letting you know. I don't know if you forgot.
Yeah, all time, yeah.
Okay.
And then number 1, what should I go with number 1? Madden NFL 2011, because Drew Brees is on the cover, and it's basically about him.
You were 1 when that came out.
I know. The game's still influential, man.
That's your favorite game of all time, and you were 1.
One of my favorite ones, yeah. One of my favorite ones of all time.
And you had how many Call of Duties in that? 3?
Yeah, 3.
And Fortnite didn't.
Hey, look.
Fortnite didn't even make it.
Well, yeah, because I don't like Fortnite, bro.
Oh, okay.
This ain't me. Well, Fortnite is for kids that stay at home all day and tell their mom to get them to get them another freaking soda. They're too lazy to get up.
You go get your own sodas.
I do. I get up. I walk my butt downstairs, and I give me a drink from the fridge.
I respect that. That's what I would do.
Yeah, cause I ain't no dude that goes, yo, mom, give me something to drink. Nah, I walk downstairs. I get it myself.
I find a hard time believing that Roblox ain't your top 5.
No, that's Forza almost made it. Forza Horizon almost made it.
No, boy, they in the chat saying trash ass lists once again. Do you think that you are good or bad at making lists at this point?
I'm bad. I mean,
okay.
Look, bro, it's just about me, and I acknowledge it.
Okay, hey, yeah, it's your top 5.
And you know what? I don't care what the haters say because I'll just hurt my mental if I do.
Right. You can't read into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you know what they say. You know what Dennis Allen said. If you ain't got haters, you ain't popping.
Yeah. All right.
He didn't say that. Did he say that? I don't know. Maybe he did. What did he say? He said sometimes you got to pop out and show them. No, but sometimes.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. Yeah.
No, but sometimes you just got to pop out and let them know, hey, this is me, and fuck you.
Yeah. And you know what? Before I go, man, I appreciate all the stuff we did from Mardi Gras, hung out and did all that, and that's hilarious. Me shotgun a beer with my dad. That was freaking awesome.
All right, be clear on what you're saying. So you and your family came to the tailgate.
Yeah, we came out.
Yeah,
came out.
We were clear.
Hung out the whole day. You know, had an awesome time. Me and my partner, and his brother played around the street and all that.
You had front row. You had front row for Endymion. You know.
Oh yeah, front row too. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
It was cool.
All right, Nola boy. Well,
all right, bro.
All right, dude.
Later.
All right, Nola boy. Sprite quarters.
Hello.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up, Mayo? Hey, you know what a popular animal we hunt in Louisiana that goes wah, wah, wah? What is that?
Ducks?
Yeah, you know who's a fucking duck? Nova Boy. Get your ass in the fucking ring. Let's go. I've been preaching this. It's the second Sunday. Well, you were off, but Now give me Nola Boy.
This is an awful hill to die on. It's awful. I mean, out of any other callers, what about the guy? He's 42. He said he wants to fight. He sounds like he's 7. You probably whoop his ass. Why don't you fight him?
I'll fight him. I mean, I want a 15-year-old, but I mean, you can give me the 42.
You want a 15? Oh, that's right, because you 15.
15.
Oh,
I'm 15 too.
My bad.
Not 24.
My bad. Why you said not 24?
No, because that's what you said last time. You hung up and you're like, yeah. Yeah, but I want Nola Boy.
What is your top 5 video game? Since I just heard of Nola Boys, what is your top?
All right, top 5. Madden 20. That was good. Like Quarantine Madden hit. I'd probably put that like 4. Black Ops 1, like 3.
You and Nola Boy, instead of y'all fighting, y'all need to get together and hit the books. So y'all can start expanding y'all's vocabulary and thought process. How you can only think of 2 video games, dude? Y'all supposed to be, like, when I was 15, bro, I'd give you a whole fucking newspaper filled with video games. Jesus. Chat's convinced he's 30. I don't know what's going on. He does sound a little older. Nola Boy, drop the Discord in the chat. Nola Boy, drop the Discord in the chat. And we'll get him in the Discord. Nola Boy, drop the Discord. Free Discord. HTM community's in there. You know, we're playing a bunch of video games and shit and talking sports but I don't understand how y'all can't think of video games at 15. That worries me. Because you know what that makes me think? Y'all got the iPads a little too early. You got to let the brain grow. Y'all got the iPads and shit. When y'all were done drinking bottles as a kid, y'all got an iPad probably. And just started. Jesus Lord. Nola Boy, where you at? Yeah, with the Discord. We need the Discord. Renato, you gotta let me know if Nola Boy ever ducks out. Sprite Quarters, last caller.
My bad, big brother. First and foremost, smash that like for my boy. I'm getting on here late. I apologize. I've been doing some things with the fam.
It's all good, man.
I wanted to say you look like you had a blast on Mardi Gras. Good for you. Everybody recognize you, which they should, and they should give you that love. Smash the like. Just listen to the fact that you said these 15-year-olds been on the iPads too long. They have. And sometimes it's the parents' fault, right? We just give them these things so they can be quiet,
right?
Mind their business. Let us do our business when we're eating either dinner at home or I've even seen these big ass iPads when we're at dinner outside, right? When you're gonna spend $200-$300 on a meal.
Yeah, they at the table at Coretta's. Yeah,
they need to slow down with that. We need to slow down. Because it wasn't them that said, "Hey," they did say, "Let me have it at the table," and we said, "Okay, here, be quiet." That's on us. That's not on them.
It's true.
Shout out to Call of Duty. Hope y'all been good. Hope you had a safe Mardi Gras. Again, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, bro. Smash a like for my boy. I'm going to holler at you next time.
All right, brother. Take care, man. Appreciate the call. Appreciate the support. Nola Boy, drop the Twitch link if you got it. Drop the Twitch link to the Hold the Mayo Twitch. Twitch.tv/Hold the Mayo. Because that's where I'm about to go after this. Because I'm about to shut it down. Hey, look, so I don't even need to talk about it. I'm just going to let it happen. Just like trying to like do little things better. So like today I did a little quick video to let people know I was going live before I went live. Just like little things about, and then the YouTube, about to really tackle the YouTube like I've been saying and, you know, start putting out more like reaction content, you know, and just feed the YouTube, man. Feed the YouTube. And then, of course, I'm going to be on Twitch. And, of course, I'm going to stay vlogging. So a lot of people have asked me, what's next? What's next? Well, this is always going to be there. This. Vlogging will always be there. I mean, if you could tell by Mardi Gras. You know, it's just too easy to vlog. It's too easy to vlog. It's too easy to, it's not like I got a big camera, nothing like, it's just a phone, and it's too easy to vlog. Why not? How fortunate I am to be able to do that shit. So still going to be vlogging. You know, shit like the commentating, the combat sports, shit like the interviewing the Rock type, interviewing the UFC type. Look, I'm all in on all that shit. Just, you know, when the events are here and the opportunities there, I'm there. Getting them UFC credentials, that was a big deal. So no pressure for me, bro. Just continuing to, I guess, just live my life and do what I'm interested in doing, and, you know, taking everybody along for the experience via vlogs and doing shit like this, interactive shit like this. And, you know, I love doing this shit. So yeah, like, look at 34 O'Neil in the chat. Festival season next. Hogs, FQ. Yeah, it's just like, it's all that, bro. I've been knowing this for years. You know what I'm saying? So to me, like, retiring all being all day, that was a chance for a new challenge. But the challenge, I already know what the challenge is. I've been doing the challenge. So now I get to even do it more. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, it was a great ride. I loved it. Opened up a lot of doors for me in certain perspectives. But, you know, so has my Twitter. So is my Twitter. That's just one avenue. My Twitter has opened up so much to me in the sports world. It's crazy, bro. Just being on Twitter the last 5 years, 6 years. It's all about networking. It's all about just, you know, look at the skits with Corey and stuff. So many different doors have always just kind of opened up, and that's what I'm gonna remain doing, you know, shit like that. I don't do a lot of like collabs, but I'm more open to doing them with people that I feel I guess I'll just say it, genuine people. I can't be around somebody that's constantly thinking about content. Like, as far as like, oh, we got to do this. We got to do this. I can't be around them. It's got to be natural. It's got to be improv. It's got to be not set up, just living, you know. Or if it's skits, it's like, that's why I love about Corey with a K is he don't ever have no big layout on how something, he just kind of just talks it through, and it's very casual, and it's not like high pressure or nothing like that. It's just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's comedy. You know, it's different when you're doing comedy compared to, oh, hey, let's do this food review or whatever. Dude, people be crazy on the internet these days, bro. So, anyway, I'm excited, bro. Yo, shout out to the chat, man. Yo, shout out to Carly Judice. You're right, bro. First fight of the night. Can't believe I got through the whole show without saying that. She's a dog, and I'm telling you, bro, we're going to see her on some big name events soon. I think sooner than later. She's that good. She's that good. Anyway, shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. Like I said, Twitch, hold the Mayo on Twitch. Check me out. I got the last of the RB and All Day merch if you want to be a part of history. The last of the RB and All Day merch I'll be shipping this week. I know I got like 50 orders behind maybe. So add it to the list and I'll ship it out this week. I'm out of here.